Hello all you freedom-loving people. Welcome to another episode of Front Page. I'm your host, Scott Cameron Goulet. In the face of pressure from the international community, official Chinese media released two photos of Peng Shuai, followed by a video of her attending a tennis tournament. She then had a 30-minute phone call with the president of the International Olympic Committee. But the effect has not been significant. Outside doubts are getting louder and louder. Peng's case has also provoked the United States, Britain, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and other countries to start discussing whether to diplomatically boycott the Beijing Olympic Games. As a result, the CCP is facing a difficult choice: to break precedent and bow to international pressure to investigate former Chinese Vice President Zhang Gaoli, the alleged sex abuser, or offend the international sports stars who support Peng. Okay, let's get into it. Spokesmen for both the White House and the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights expressed concerns last Friday about Peng Shuai's whereabouts after the international tennis community rang the alarm. The Women's Tennis Association, the WTA, is considering withdrawing tournaments from China if they don't get an adequate answer. In an attempt to calm the storm, the CCP responded by releasing photos and emails allegedly from Peng. However, WTA President Steve Simon wasn't convinced. He said the email seems fake. Then Chinese state media reporter Peng Shuai tweeted, "Peng Shuai's WeChat Moments just posted 3 latest photos and said happy weekend." 3 of Peng's photos were attached to the tweet. She's wearing a white t-shirt and shorts. But people were quick to point out that the CCP is facing one of the coldest winters, and with the power outages, Peng should be wearing long sleeves at least, so these photos are probably not recent. Immediately after, Hu Xijin, editor-in-chief of the CCP-run Global Times, posted videos of Peng having dinner with some friends. Hu tweeted, "I acquired 2 video clips which show Peng Shuai was having dinner with her coach and friends in a restaurant. The video content clearly shows they were shot on Saturday, Beijing time. This time, they got the clothes right. This is the normal attire for winter. But in the video, Peng did not say a word. She's just listening to others. The other video shows Peng walking into the restaurant. In this video, there is a shot of a notice posted on the glass door of the restaurant indicating the date, which is November 20th. If it's a normal gathering of friends, it would certainly not be shot this way. It is very much like the kidnapper letting the hostage take a picture with the newspaper of the day just to prove that the hostage is still alive." Peng was among the guests at the Fila Kids Junior Tennis Finals held in Beijing on November 21st. Photos and videos of Peng at the tournament were shared on the China Open Weibo account. Global Times also retweeted the video, but all these videos and photos have not diminished concerns about Peng's personal freedom and safety. David Haggerty, president of the International Tennis Federation, stated that while the weekend's videos of Peng appear to be a positive step, the tennis community will continue to seek direct contact with Peng herself to confirm that she is indeed safe and sound. French Foreign Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian echoed the sentiment that the video of Peng's appearance was not enough to prove her safety. Le Drian said, "I'm expecting only one thing, that she speaks." Finally, the CCP ran out of options and recruited the International Olympic Committee, the IOC. On November 21st, the IOC said Peng spoke with President Thomas Bach in a 30-minute video call from Beijing. The IOC released a statement saying that Peng was safe and well and had asked for privacy. The IOC's short statement did not help to close Peng's case. Instead, it led to even more questions, adding to the suspicion the IOC did not submit the video call to independent media, and a senior CCP official and the vice president of the Chinese Olympic Committee was present during the call. Peng's message was translated to Bach through an English interpreter, even though Peng can speak fairly good English herself. Apparently, Peng speaking in Chinese was to ensure that the Chinese officials who were there could understand. The IOC's handling of the call didn't provide Peng with an open forum to discuss her allegations. Michael McCall, a Republican member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, issued a statement on Monday condemning the IOC's promotion of CCP propaganda. McCall said, "It's clear the IOC is more interested in its financial relationship with the CCP than in protecting the well-being of Olympic athletes." Yachu Wang, the spokeswoman for the Human Rights Watch, tweeted that the IOC is now actively playing a role in the Chinese government's enforced disappearance, coercion, and propaganda machinery. Global Athlete, which is a lobby group for athletes, also denounced the IOC, saying the statements make the IOC complicit in the Chinese authorities' malicious propaganda and lack of care for basic human rights and justice. The IOC statement seems to have made the situation worse. The WTA continues to repeat its call for a full and fair and transparent investigation. The British Foreign Office also issued a statement saying it was extremely concerned about Peng Shuai and called on China to urgently provide verifiable evidence of her safety and whereabouts. The Times reported that British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is considering diplomatically boycotting the Winter Olympics. Discussions are currently underway within the government. The Five Eyes Alliance, which includes Britain, the United States, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, is also considering a boycott. The Wall Street Journal wrote that the CCP has been trying to avoid investigating Zhang Gaoli, the alleged sexual abuser, and China's former vice premier. The communist regime is facing a dilemma on whether to risk the cancellation of the Olympic Games and ruin the image of the CCP or to investigate Zhang in order to quell international doubts. On November 23rd, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian said Peng's case is not a diplomatic issue. He accused the media of politicizing the incident and demanded that people should stop the deliberate and malicious hype. David Bandersky, director of the China Media Project, said the CCP has been using major foreign propaganda agencies to tell China's story well on the world stage, but Peng Shuai's incident has completely busted the CCP's propaganda. Now, let's see what else the CCP is doing to mend their public relations. The World Table Tennis Championship was being held in Houston. The International Table Tennis Federation announced that Chinese and American table tennis players will form two multinational pairs for the mixed doubles event. According to the CCP, these two pairs will open a new chapter in ping pong diplomacy. China hopes to use the tournament to break out of its diplomatic isolation. But will it work? Ping pong diplomacy refers to a series of friendly matches between Chinese and American table tennis teams in 1971 that paved the way for official relations between the United States and China. Critics are dismissive of the cross-country pairing, saying that this is nothing new. German table tennis player Timo Boll and China's #1 player Mao Long have teamed up twice for the men's doubles. In fact, the world situation has changed dramatically in the past 50 years. 50 years ago, there was no channels of communication between the United States and China, and the U.S. wanted to use universal values to change the CCP. 50 years later, the CCP's wolf warrior diplomacy, along with its extreme dictatorship, inhumanity, and destruction of traditions and culture, has made the world see its true face. People are now wary of the Chinese Communist Party. The so-called ping pong diplomacy is nothing but a joke. Turning back to the U.S., the FDA requesting till 2076 to fully declassify Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine approval is also a joke. We posted a video about it on our membership site. I want to show you the trailer. The FDA asked a federal judge on November 15th to give it 55 years to fully release the documents it possesses, which are tied to the approval of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. This news further fuels public suspicion about the vaccines. So, are there secrets hidden in these documents? And why is the FDA so afraid of people viewing them? Although the FDA has not declassified the information, we can get glimpses of some of the problems in the trials through revelations from the participants and the personnel involved. Because of the sensitive nature of this topic, we will be putting this video on our membership site. So please watch the full episode on frontpageshow.com. Okay, this is our show for today. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you heard, please don't forget to like and subscribe this video and share it with your friends and family, because everybody deserves to know the truth. Again, thank you for watching Front Page, and we will see you next time.